pain, sore muscles, and much, much more. Visit TPR20info.com and give yourself and those you love the gift of pain relief. Order now and get free shipping in the United States and Canada. Again, that is TPR20info.com. Or click on the TPR20 banner on Infowars.com. That's TPR20info.com. The illusion created by the power elite is a lie that covers even the food they want you to eat. Will you continue to be their profit center, buying their processed food that makes you sick? Go to the doctor and buy their drugs? You don't have to cooperate. There is a solution. Inner Health Botanicals, a company that my wife and I just love, have been providing products for the last 5 years that give you the perfect solution to this madness. Try their Inner Food with 20 organic ingredients full of dense nutrition that gives you the energy you need and will keep you well. It even won the award for Best Superfood of 2009 from our friend Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. I love their NutriCafe, great organic coffee infused with herbal extracts to boost your immune system. Try all of their truly honest products that will keep you alive and healthy. Go to ENERFOOD.com or give them a call right now, 866-762-9238. Click on their banner at Infowars.com to see all the available discounts. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. In just a minute, we're going to journalist Patrick Henningsen, who has been incredibly helpful to us with contacting a bunch of Nobel Prize-winning scientists and researchers that are at the Copenhagen Global Government Conference that we're going to have on in the next few days and through next week as this incredibly important event continues. We're going to be talking to him via video Skype for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers and, of course, radio listeners here in about 2 minutes. But very, very thankful to Patrick and the work that he is doing. Before I go any further, though, I want to thank the sponsors that made today's radio broadcast possible. FrontSight.com. Have you heard of the millionaire patriot, Dr. Ignatius Piazza, the founder of the Frontsight Firearms Training Institute? He's offering a free handgun and 5 days of firearms training to my listeners. The website is www.frontsight.com. You can attend 5 days of world-class gun training at the Frontsight Firearms Training Institute and secure a 30-state concealed weapons permit, all for pennies on the dollar. Act fast, and they'll give you a free Springfield Armory XD pistol in the caliber of your choice. I believe now is the time for you and your family to be armed and trained to levels that exceed law enforcement and military standards. No drill instructor, tough guy stuff there. It's a family event. Everybody's welcome. Frontsight.com. Learn more today. And finally, I want to tell you about Ecuador Central. EcuadorCentral.com believes we all have a duty to protect our families and our wealth. If you're considering a new life somewhere else, want a second home outside the U.S., or if you want to invest in a growing economy, visit EcuadorCentral.com and they can help you. Ecuador is a country with friendly people, good food, and great water all year round where you can live better for a lot less. Just visit EcuadorCentral.com, spelled ECUAADOR Central.com. At EcuadorCentral.com, you can find properties for sale or for rent, as well as free information that will help you get started now. So check out EcuadorCentral.com. That's EcuadorCentral.com. Okay. Going to Patrick Henningsen. He was born in 1970. Degree at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, based in London since '93. Current work, independent writer, actor, stage, film, and film director. former events, communications, and PR consultant for UK companies with a lot of work in the U.S. and UK, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon. Active anti-war activist since 2001. Worked with Save the Amazon Rainforest, organizing music festival, UK 2006. That's certainly worthwhile. Attended and covered major climate skeptics conference in New York City 2009. Sports, he's a former U.S. Junior Olympic swimmer and U.S. Swimming Masters National Finalist medal. And joining us via video Skype, I like to point out this isn't about left or right. And the globalists hijack the environmental movement and distract from all the serious things that are going on. And that's why you're going to find people from all different stripes, all different colors, all different religions exposing the carbon fraud. And again, the devastating news, and I'm going to get his view of the propaganda on the streets in Copenhagen, the people he's interviewed. We'll get other reports from him if he can in the days to come. But in this short interview, the incredible news of the secret treaty, the addendum in the London Guardian that basically ends the UN power, gives the IMF and World Bank total power, double the carbon taxes on the third world. They were suckered into getting behind this. Now they learn it's really about destroying their development by the eugenicist. So this is so diabolical and just off the charts important. So, Patrick, good to have you here with us today from Copenhagen.
It's good to be with you, Alex.
You've got the floor. Give us your report on the propaganda, what you're seeing, who you've interviewed, what it's like to see all this information coming out, the whole conference in deep trouble, not just from ClimateGate, but now the third world finding out it is a eugenics operation.
Well, the first thing I'll just say is you notice it straight away when we got into town. Plastered all over Copenhagen in billboards and public places are the words Copenhagen. And, in America, you've seen that word hope a lot in the last sort of 18 months. Well, it's all over here in Copenhagen. And I think that ironically kind of sums up the sort of desperation that, they're trying to pass this treaty. And there's one scandal after another coming out in the last couple of weeks. And it seems to be the Danish text leak that you probably read about is being talked about. And I believe, as well as others, that this might very well be one of the final nails in the coffin of this treaty that they're trying to sign.
Absolutely. So the press reports are accurate that people are freaking out when they learn this is really an IMF World Bank taxation grab.
It's only reinforcing what a lot of people already suspected. And if you've been following this issue and you've been watching what the financial institutions have been doing, and banks like JP Morgan have actually purchased carbon offset companies, like one in Oxford, I think it's called Carbon Fund, is wholly owned by JP Morgan. So, the investment banks and Goldman Sachs, etc., they've positioned themselves to ride this carbon bubble as far as it goes until it pops. And guess who's going to pick up the tab when it pops? And I think we've learned from all the other bubbles that's going to be us. That's the plan all along, and I think it's really good that this did come out because it's kind of exposing what's the driving force behind this green movement. It's not activists, it's not environmentalists, it's big money, it's people like George Soros, it's people like Al Gore, and the political apparatchik that sort of is used by the financial institutions is a tool. But really the force behind it is about centralization of control, power, rationing energy, charging more for it. These are all the things that are going to come out of a Copenhagen treaty. The best thing that can happen with this conference is that nothing happens.
Well, those are really great points. I mean, give us the feel. It's one thing to see the billboards with the little girls saying, "Please don't let me drown," and big billboards of polar bears saying, "Please don't let me drown, I can't swim," and just ridiculous billboards of penguins saying, "Help us." Just asinine 2-year-old level propaganda that's designed for a snail or an amoeba. And then the different people you've been interviewing, Lord Monckton, what's happening there, and where you think this whole attempt at establishing a global corporate dictatorship is going.